This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Colorado. I'm here with MowJo, brand new for 2024. They are your go-to solution for effortless lawn care, all from the comfort of your phone. Where local lawn care professionals are standing by to serve you. I'm joined here with Bruce, the owner, CTO, tech guy. Let's start off a little bit here. I mean, Bruce, quite honestly, you're not only serving the public now in the winter months, but you're serving consumers year-round. Because honestly, let's face it, grass grows in every state of the nation. In the front of the house, the back of the homes. Is lawn care probably not the most enjoyable activity for most people?
I would say it's definitely not, especially in the heat of the summer here, right? So,
let me ask you this. I mean, in many of these states, grass grows year-round, and the stats say that turf grasses occupy 2% of the land in the continental United States. It seems these lawns continue to be popular and really are the norm, from small patches to large spaces. Is there no job too small or big when it comes to residential?
That's correct. No job is too small or too big, and we'll service any of them.
Anywhere across the board, so somebody can call up and say, hey, I got a small little patch in front here, we need to get it done.
That's correct.
Excellent. Cameron, when the sun shines, the grass grows. So this is really outdoor work that I would have to say adds sweat to any brow when you're out there pushing a lawnmower. For those who do not enjoy investing in sweat equity, is this where your MowJo app really comes in? And now with technology, do you think the public is ready for something like this?
Oh, absolutely. Mostly it's just a convenience factor. When it comes time to cut your lawn, it's just week over week. And it's one of those things you're like, oh, I got to go out there and cut the grass again. And also kind of on a side note to that, myself, it's so refreshing to be working on an app that I'll actually use, because I hate mowing the lawn. It comes every Tuesday. It comes around. I got to get it done before trash day, and it's just such a chore. Just knowing that I could be like, push a button, someone comes out, takes care of it, no problems. I don't have to think about it, and it's just an easy charge to the card. It's a no-brainer. And working on something like that that I'll actually use myself is so refreshing.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
The convenience factor of it is through the roof.
There's a need out there, and you guys have definitely hit it. I mean, Cameron, gone are the days when neighborhood kids go door to door, offering to mow your yard. One of the benefits that this app offers is convenience. I mean, can you schedule lawn care really 24/7? And is communication in real time once they're connected?
Yes. So, as far as the lawns actually getting cut, that is during business hours, because you do run into issues with people cutting lawns at night with the noise and whatnot. But you can schedule at any time. At 2 a.m., you could request lawn service for tomorrow. And really, it's just the simplicity factor. You could go on a subscription. You could do a one-time order. You could schedule for weeks out. You could schedule for months out. It's really all about giving the customer total control over that experience and letting them interact with us and their providers in any way that they want.
Will it be cost effective to go more of a subscription? Will there be a little savings there, or how does that work?
Oh, definitely. So there's multiple tiers depending on how big the property is, and we figure that out for you. Just throwing in another side note. When you sign up with us, you don't have to worry about figuring out how big your lawn is. We go through the property records, figure that out for you, and we give a flat rate pricing. So say you want to do a weekly subscription with us, it's the regular price for the first one, and then you do get a $5 discount per mow for every subsequent mow after that when you do a subscription. So you do get a cost savings there, as well as the convenience factor of, I did this once, I never have to open this app again, and someone's going to come and cut the lawn. I don't have to think about it.
I think consumers are not only used to that, but we're really starting to demand that kind of lifestyle. Help us out. Bruce, big companies out there, parks, universities, I mean, they can afford scheduled lawn care. But for most homeowners, does flexible scheduling really fit more of their needs, and is that why you offer that?
Yeah, we see the need in the residential market, right? So we're not going to look at the commercial side of this. We're focusing on the residential homeowners that are looking for some service like this that we can provide with the simplicity of the website or the app.
That is excellent. Not only are homeowners and renters, but this has to be great for landlords, even people that have multiple homes. Can you access the app and really launch out in multiple locations like that?
Oh, definitely. landlords, property managers, or even snowbirds is something we had in mind from the get-go. So when you first sign up for the app as a customer, you are prompted to enter in like a primary address, normally where you live at, but at any point you can add additional addresses, and then when you're placing an order, you just select which one you're placing that order for, and it can go there. So you can have multiple subscriptions, you can have multiple orders. So this is an ideal solution for anybody having to deal with multiple properties. I tend to think of snowbirds, people who winter in Florida and summer up north. You still have to take care of the lawn in both properties. So nice. It's as simple
right
as...
there in front of you from your easy chair.
Exactly.
And Cameron, so once the local lawn care specialist accepts the job, be it at 2 a.m. in the morning, once they're actually connected, you have live chat available, but you guys have even gone beyond that. We're talking about being able to share photos of the job. Tell me a little bit about that.
Exactly. So that was actually a crucial feature for me when I was planning out to build this app. So first off, let's go to the provider view for a moment.
Okay.
When a job comes up, a job request comes up for you as a provider, we actually give you a satellite view of that property. So you can zoom in, you can see exactly what you're getting into before you accept or decline that job. And then also even though customers know what their properties already look like, we still offer that for the customers as well, mostly because it's cool. But at the same time too, we do before and after photos. So when a provider completes your job, when you're a customer, right there in front of you is the proof of work. That's what I call it, is proof of work. You can see that the lawn has been cut, the provider did arrive, and that they actually did the job. And then if there's a problem, we can see right there, and we are happy to take care of that problem in any way, shape, or form.
Never been easier. Take a look at it, check it out wherever you're at, and basically even give a tip right there if you need be. Is that right?
Exactly. And the cool part about that is that there's just no guesswork to it. So with a lot of these services, especially when it's a set it and forget it type of deal, like, you're never quite sure if they're actually showing up and doing it. But with this, it's hardcore proof. It's like, yes, there's the photo, we know the location, they showed up and actually were here and did the work. So yeah, that's something we can absolutely guarantee on every single transaction.
Bruce, so we're saying if I live even hundreds of miles away from my mother, elderly mother, maybe my grandparents, I can literally just get on the app and somebody's going to show up and take care of the lawn, maybe sweep off the sidewalk of any leaves, that type of thing. This has to be great peace of mind, not only for myself, but also for my parents as well.
Well, exactly, and that's one of the things, as you mentioned, as far as our Snow app does the same thing. We found that service provided for people who wanted to do it for their parents or elderly people came in really beneficial from a safety factor for one, and because the app is contactless, it provides the safety too.
That is safety, very, very, very much needed. People expect that anymore, where they can kind of keep it away from what has to be done, but it's getting done right out their window. Cameron, for those who live in an HOA, I imagine this can save you money when it comes to fines for not keeping your yard up to par. And with a flat rate, there really is no time-consuming back and forth bids. There's no surprises. Was that important for you guys to have in that?
Absolutely, and I can say this as someone who does live in a regular house in an HOA. Dealing with, like, my HOA will come after us if we're even a day late on cutting the grass. Yeah. They'll come out with a ruler and actually check. So just knowing that it's handled and everything is fine right there for one price is a huge benefit. And also when we were developing the pricing model, because my wife and I had a traditional lawn mowing service come through before we even conceived of this app, and our deal was like, okay, we're going to go lower than that cost for our house. That was the baseline here. We're going to be lower than that cost and more reliable than that, with no having to call to get a quote, having to do an endless email sort of thing. There's no back and forth. It's punch in your address, here's the price, that's the price it's going to be, and you can bank on that.
Saves me the stress dealing with the HOA, saves me my pocketbook when it comes to dealing with fines. I've dealt with that myself. They've become my enemy, so I like that. That's excellent.
And I'd like to interject on that, too. When you go to our website, you punch in an address. We give you you don't even have to give us an email address. We won't, no phone number, no email address. Just where are we going? Here's the price. Here's how much it's going to cost, up front before you enter in any other information.
Not only a solution, but a simple solution.
Exactly.
I like that, keeping it sweet and simple. Bruce, we have rideshare on demand, grocery delivery on demand, and now we have lawn care on demand. how does the consumer get started? What do they download, or how do they find you on the computer there?
Yeah, so when the website launches on Monday, as we mentioned, it's going to be MyMowJo, MyMowJo.com, and so they can go right there and actually download or actually do the service right from the website, either or.
There it is. Definitely an idea whose time has come. People are expecting that anymore. I think the consumers are excited about that. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, see the link for both Android and Apple, where you can easily download this app, and they will keep your lawns beautiful and extend the living space for you to enjoy pretty much all year long. If you're a lawn care worker out there and you want to make maybe a little bit extra money, you can sign up right there on the website as well. Once again, that is MowJo, your go-to solution for effortless lawn care, all from the comfort of your phone. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.